Well, hello, Yamina Collins here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a lash growing serum called LashIQ by a company called Lipogaine. And no, I am not sponsored by this company, but I wanted to do a review of it because first of all, I have used Lipogaine's hair growing serum, which has worked very well for me, and I've been using it for the last year and a half. You can see that my hair is very short right now, but it was much shorter a year and a half ago, and I've struggled with different forms of hair loss since I was about 10 years old, trichotillomania and hair shedding. So the Lipogaine has done pretty good for me, so I decided to try Lipogaine's eyelash growing serum called LashIQ because I have like no lashes. Now let me be very honest that right now I'm wearing fake eyelashes. I wish my real lashes were this long, and maybe one day I'll get to that point, but no, my real lashes are much shorter than this. And let me show you a picture of what they look like just before I started to use the LashIQ serum. You can see it right here. And even with mascara you can see just how short my real lashes are. And I started getting to the point where I thought, you know, I do enjoy wearing fake lashes, but sometimes I just want to, you know, put on some mascara and walk out the door and not wear a lot of eye makeup. So for me, that's my journey. That's my reason for wanting to grow out my real lashes. So I decided to use the LashIQ. And on their site, they say it takes about 3 weeks before you start to see any results. That did not happen in my case. I would say it actually took about 3 months, maybe 3-4 months before I started to see results. And let me show you what my lashes look like after 5 months of using the product. You can see it right here. I would say it's a decent amount. To be honest, for someone like me that hardly has any lashes, to have these results 5 months later is pretty okay. I mean, I feel comfortable enough where, you know, if I decide to, you know, walk out my door one day and not wear my eye makeup, I don't feel so naked around my eyes. So the results were decent. They weren't phenomenal. Perhaps I need to try a prescription formula because obviously this is over the counter, but this is the results I've gotten right now for over the counter. And I think if you have a decent amount of lashes, you might get like a bit of vavoom. If you're like me and you don't have a lot of lashes, I think you just need to be realistic and not get your hopes too up, but just kind of, you know, expect a little something. So I will continue to use the product. We'll see what happens in 5 months or 6 months from now. If I continue to see results, then I'll just continue to use it. If in a little while I'm just not, I want more, then I might go ahead and try a prescription formula. Now there are a couple things about the product that I don't like. Number one is, well, first let me show you how you use it. You just open this tube up here. You start on the inner part of the eye, work your way to the outer part of the eye. You only need to use it once a day. On the website, they recommend doing it at night. That's it, just once a day. So it is very simple to use, but I can only use it on the top part of my lash because every time I try to put the formula on the bottom, it seems to sting. I don't know why that is because it doesn't sting at the top, but it tends to sting at the bottom. That's the first problem I have with it. The second problem that I have with it, and it's not really a problem, it's more about reality, is it anytime you decide to start using a hair growing product, you need to count the cost and decide if you're willing to use it for the rest of your life. Because once you get results with any sort of hair growing product, if you stop using that product, you will lose your results. And that's just something you have to decide if you want to live with for the rest of your life. Obviously, for the top part of my hair, I've decided hands down, I'm going to be using it for the rest of my life. For the eyelashes, I'm not so sure yet, but for now, yes, I am going to be continuing to use it. And that goes to the third issue that I have, and that's the expense. So this particular product, which again is over the counter, is about $48, and it only lasts about 6 weeks if you use it every day. So I feel like $48 every 6 weeks is a little bit of an expense. Now the good thing about Lipogaine is that ever since I purchased the product, they give you a 70% discount. So this product then only comes to about $13, which I think is a great deal. So if they continue to sell it for $13, then I'm like, okay, that's good. So that's just the other thing you have to decide is, you know, do you want to not only use it for the rest of your life, but are you comfortable with the cost? So again, I am fairly happy with the results. You know, I admit I was hoping to get like eyelashes that are really this long. That's not the case. So I would say if you're going to get any sort of lash growing formula, just be realistic about it. Give it some time. And then maybe later on down the line, I might do a review using a prescription. We'll see if that works any better. But anyway, I just wanted to share that review, let you know my results. And this is Yamina Collins, and I'll talk to you again. Take care. Bye-bye.